you're an advocate for a greener, sustainable lifestyle. Have you always been like that?
Yeah, as a kid I was really into it. I kind of thought I was going to be like Jane Goodall. Do you know her?
Yes,
Gorillas
I do.
in the Mist.
The gorillas, yeah.
So I studied ecology at university and then got kind of really disillusioned because I was working in a laboratory with like old bearded men, and I was a bit like, this is not really for me. I'm more of a people's person. And then I went into teaching.
Was your parents quite eco and green?
In the 1960s, a significant segment of the younger generation rebelled against their parents. They became hippies.
No,
Not
at all.
Ah.
I'm not, nothing wrong with hippies, but I'm not a hippie. In my younger years, I'd barely heard of New Zealand, to be honest, and then discovered it as a kind of teenager and thought it'd be an interesting place to come.
What made you stay here, though?
My husband.
Ah.
But he's actually from England as well. Really long story, very much shortened. We came here in 2000 and set up Vertigo Bikes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why we're here, really.
Yeah.
His love of the mountains and my love of him.
So some say your claim to fame was a bag lady incident.
Bag lady, you.
Yeah, back in 2014, I started just a petition trying to get industry to stop using bags. So it was, you know, the rest
And we're
of the,
talking
the rest
plastic
bags. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of against single-use plastic. And so I started with a plastic bag campaign because I just felt like it's tangible, it's easy, people will be really behind it. However, in 2014, it didn't go down too well here.
You're called the bag lady because of you.
I'm not called the bag lady. I'm not known as the bag lady.
She's not a hippie. She's not a bag
Let's talk about what I'm not. But yeah, it actually ended up being kind of really successful because I took it from a localised issue to a national one. So I attached it to another campaign that was already running with Save Our Seas, and then with Denise Roche, who's a Green MP, and we got 16,000 signatures nationwide, which was like pretty amazing. We took it to Nick Smith, the then Environment Minister, and he did nothing with it.
Do you reckon supermarkets are going to change that? They're actually going to
Supposedly,
phase that out?
at the end of 2018, so it should be happening.
Wow.
I know. It's like 42 other countries have done it. We can do this, guys. Well, you're probably a bit too young, but Yaz and the plastic population.
Ooh.
The only way is up. We started with anti-plastic population, and we've since moved on to Sustainable Queenstown as we've matured. It's about really trying to create community leadership and getting people involved, because I think from what I've gathered, there's a lot of people that feel like me. A lot of people feel quite anxious about the future. Getting a bit serious there. Don't cry.
I do too. I have these feelings too. Like, absolutely, everybody does.
What we've found is that at our events, you know, people have really come out very openly about the fact that they feel this way, and so I think it's really great to be having these conversations and people talking about actually their mental well-being and how they can be involved, and so that's been one part of it, and then the other part of it has been some of our big projects. So Disrupt is one project that we've done.
What is Disrupt all about?
To disrupt our dependency on disposables. So we provide stainless steel dishes, and so far we've disrupted Luma and Winterfest. The idea is in the first year alone to disrupt 50,000 single-use plastic disposables, and obviously to move on to use cups as well. But the difference with our model is we don't want to put the cost with the end user, because that's something that I'm really passionate about as well. I'm really not judgmental of individuals. It's about, in my opinion, it's about disrupting it at a business level. So how can we move in at a council level and an infrastructure level and a business level to affect change?
It might shock everybody, but this is not your job. You've actually got another job. Like, this is just purely for the passion of it. What's your real job?
Well, so Sustainable Queenstown is a job as well.
Oh, okay.
So we do some consultancy there, which is obviously how we interacted with Luma and affected change at that particular event. But my real job is in the education sector, and so I manage the Dyslexia Foundation, which is a national organisation. Our primary goal is around advocating for people with learning difference. And
You're looking at me. You're looking at me.
And people glaze over this at this point, or they just go, I'm dyslexic. So basically, I assume everyone is dyslexic until proven otherwise. Because honestly, my job, I work for the Dyslexia Foundation, and the person I'm talking to says, oh, I'm dyslexic, or my mum's dyslexic, or my brother's dyslexic. And it's a really big deal. And just offside from Sustainable Queenstown, it's I'm really passionate about it. That's my real job.